Let me say she's on road. Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, let me send it to somebody.
Great periods.
Okay, good evening. Afternoon, thank you, Mr. President. Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians here and abroad, as well as guests. Yeah, plenty abroad today. All right, let's call our meeting to order today. First, we'll ask Rotarian Deidre. Is she here?
Yeah, she's on.
She's on the Zoom.
What's happening?
That's a very good question.
Like BB.
I don't like that.
Oh, Jesus. I'm online. Sorry.
Good afternoon, let us pray. We thank thee, O Lord, for thy many blessings as we meet today in function and service to our fellow man. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, everybody. All right. Thank you, Rotarian Deidre. Now, we asked Rotarian, she asked me not to call upon us. I'm gonna further impact this. So I asked Rotarian Sabrina, one of our newest Rotarians, to say the royal toast, the loyal toast for us, please. To the King. Yeah. To the King and the Commonwealth of Bahamas.
Okay. To the King.
And the Commonwealth of Bahamas.
To the King. And the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Thank you, Rotarian Sabrina. Thank you, thank you. All right. Now with that said, the time is now 1:05. Yes, you can take your seats. Rotarians. You can go right into it then.
Going on,
Yeah.
you know.
So do we have any visiting Rotarians here with us today in person? No visiting Rotarians in person, they're all familiar faces.
It's still on.
I'm sure. They're connected to the TV for some reason.
TV's not, you said they still got Rotarians, you know?
They're still-
Yeah, they're still online, but
Can they hear us?
Your volume still up?
We can hear you.
Yeah, okay, great. Do we have any visiting Rotarians on Zoom? What's still up?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone, again. Christina Sands, visiting from Rotary Club Old Fort.
Order, Rotarians, order. Do we have any responses? Any visiting Rotarians on Zoom?
Any visiting Rotarians online?
who is Christina Sands? Is she a Rotarian?
Yes, Christina says she's visiting from Old Fort, so we can hear her clearly over here.
Okay, welcome, Christina. Christina from Old Fort Bay. Rotary Club. Any others? Yeah, okay, Rotarians, yes, welcome our visitor Rotarian Christina. Thank you.
I'm
And do
sorry,
we
I
have
didn't hear the
any
question.
Non-Rotarian guests with us today. Again, it looks as though we are full house of Rotarians, no guests today. Any guests on Zoom? Rotarians, where are all your guests today? Dottie, no guests today?
I
Past
think
President
mine
Dottie
are running
Williams?
late.
No?
Mine maybe as well.
Yeah.
Past President Dwayne, any guess? Okay, just let us know. We have, well, if we do, if they come later, if you find out that we do have guests, then let us know so we can give them a proper welcome.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So, just for those of you who don't know how politics works, all right, I want to give you all this lesson 101 in politics.
I see. What is better be good?
Right? Darren, perhaps I should ask you to do this. You seem like you have a present politician, and politician in our midst. Perhaps I should let you do this actually. But anyway, I'll take a start with it, right? So it goes something like this, and it's a real story to the whole context of being a politics in the Bahamas. Sabrina, you ready for this? You carry Sabrina?
Yes, sir.
You ready for this? So I told my son, you will marry the girl that I choose. And he said, no. I told him she is Bill Gates' daughter. And he said, okay. I called Bill Gates and I said to Bill Gates, I said, I want your daughter to marry my son. Bill Gates said, no. So I told Bill Gates, my son is CEO of the World Bank, right? So Bill Gates then said, yes. I called the president of the World Bank and I asked him to make my son CEO. He said, no.
And
I told him my son is Bill Gates' son-in-law. And he said, okay. That is politics, Bahamas.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all. You'll see me again when it's time to find. So if you know you have any infractions, have them ready, please.
Oh, God.
Thank you very much, Past President Jamal, our sergeant on today. When I say RCN, you say? When I say RCN, you say? RCN? What a privilege for us to be here this afternoon. I'm so happy to be here with all of you here at the Rotary Club of Nassau. This again promises to be a very, very exciting meeting. I was listening to Jamal as he was giving the joke, Past President Sam Boodle. It reminded me of the time when you and I spoke about the funeral. You go to the funeral, Past President Sam Boodle? So my dog died. And I called Past President Sam Boodle as this is a true story. The past president, who was one who's familiar with funeral services, and I said to him, you know, Past President Sam Boodle, my dog has died. I need you to host the funeral for my dog. He says, boy, Darren, I ain't too sure about that one. I say, okay, very well. When I called another pastor, I said, listen, I need you to have this funeral for my dog. He says, boy, Darren, we really don't do funerals for dogs. So I go back to Past President Sam Boodle. I said, listen, man, I won't pay $10,000 for this dog. He said, Mr. Why never the dog was this?
Oh, gosh.
So obviously we had that funeral, but what again a privilege for us to be here. Just in terms of just a few quick announcements. The club, as you would know, for the month of August, we're looking at the back to school program, which is tentatively set for the 26th of August. 26th of August. We're having discussions now with the school we've adopted, Stephen Dillon, to ensure how that program comes on. So I want you all, ladies and gentlemen, to mark your calendars for the 26th of August for our back to school. You may be aware that RCOB has partnered with Bahamas Striping with the endeavor to receive back to school, what do you call them, backpacks. And so the intention is for each club to put to RCOB how many bags we will need. And once we are able to get those bags from Bahamas Striping, then we as a club will then go out and partner with Stephen Dillon and or other NGOs we identify for the back to school program. But the tentative date now is set for the 26th. We'll come back to you by next week, Tuesday, Lord willing, to confirm the details of the back to school. But I want you to put it on your calendars. It's going to be something that we really want to go ahead and fulfill. These students look forward to our participation every year. There's a great need in our community, as you would know, so we're looking forward to your participation. The other good thing is, and Kino's going to come very quickly to speak about this, Membership Month. And we're very excited again for the activities that we see Kino and his team has got planned for this month. But And I don't want to take away from what Keno is going to share, but one of the main things they're doing in terms of focusing on the club on the inside is the buddy program. Keno will speak to it very quickly. We want to make sure, as I mentioned at the beginning, that we focus internally on all our members. And so really, I want to lend my support very publicly for the buddy program. I've had the opportunity to receive early this morning a WhatsApp from my buddy and to speak to my buddy. And so therefore, we're now going to get the buddy program off to a great start. So if you haven't made contact with your buddy as yet, the list that was shared in the WhatsApp group, please take a few minutes, have a look at it. Do you need making contact with your buddy now?
We already with?
Oh, no, we made it all time. Oh, boy.
All your people here doing?
In the rain?
Right. And so we want to make sure. So Keno, why don't you? No, that's my goodness. Yeah, just a new buddy.
Yeah, that's the new buddy.
Just a new buddy.
This is new buddy.
You got two buddies?
I talk for that. I'm gonna talk for that.
Oh,
Okay, all right. Keno, you're in trouble. I think Sabrina has. Okay. Keno, why don't you come out? Let's talk about the buddy program. We'll be looking forward to some exciting things in terms of membership. And I want to say to all of you who would have traversed and come through the rain, happy to see you. And to those of you joining us online, again, we're happy to have you. Whether you're an actual Rotarian or you're visiting to our club, wonderful to have you. We look forward to you enjoying our program for this afternoon. Let's welcome Keno now as he comes with his announcements.
All right, come on, let's give it to Darren. Let's give it to Darren. Listen, this is such an exciting time. You talked with Darren, you said that a lot of rain. I just found a new word.
Correct.
A new word by Sheila. Sheila said it's a lot of deluge.
deluge.
Deluge. A lot of deluge.
Very well.
There was so much deluge, she couldn't make it, right, Sheila? But it's good to have all of you here today. And listen, we are having so many new members popping in. We have some persons visiting us. They just popped in. We have Charlene, Rotarian Charlene. Could you just pop in just to say hi from the Rotary Club of New Providence? Just say hi. Put on your video if you can. Just say hi to us and give us a nice little wave. Come on, where did she go?
So the video on. We don't.
Is
see
the
her.
video on? Where is she? Where
I
is she?
don't see her.
Looking for her. Just say hi. Anybody else popped in? There she
There she
is.
is.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Pleasure to be here with you all.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else came in? I think someone else popped in. Candelette.
That's my guest.
Hi, Candelette. You're the guest of Darren.
Yeah, I want to introduce my guest, please.
Come on, Darren. Introduce
No,
yourself.
no. Point of order, that is my guess.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, Jamie, the president has certain right to veto, okay? And so I'm now going to take the opportunity to veto you, Jamie. Right, and so I want to, my guest, Candelette, me and Candelette go way back, we didn't share many miles together, so Jamie, you're in another with this, so Candelette, welcome. And turn your camera on.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mom, I see a mom. Mom is on. Who is mom? Does anybody invite them, mom? Mom, who are you? Are you a guest or Rotarian? Hi, I know you're not my mom. Because if you're my mom, I'm in trouble. But anyway, whoever mom is, welcome to the Rotary Club of Nassau. We're gonna have a great time. This month is going to be a fantastic month. It's membership month. Come on, give yourself a round of applause for membership month. I'm gonna be encouraging you to invite someone to the club this month. At least one person invite to the club. We want to announce a couple of things, but first, before I do anything else, I want to be able to let you know who are your team members. These are the persons who are on the membership committee. First, we have Dwayne Swaby. Come, Dwayne, do quickly stand. Let everybody see who you are. We have Crystal. Come on, Crystal. Crystal, wave, let everybody see you, Crystal. Who else we have? We have
Shelby.
Jamie should be here shortly. Jamie and also Shelby. They are the persons who have volunteered to be a part of the membership team. And I'm just gonna send another note out there. If anyone else would like to join the membership team, we are welcoming you to come and join the membership team. A couple quick announcements. The first thing is the members survey. My goodness, we are so happy to see that the members of Rotary Club, if you have completed the survey and you're in this room or you're online, quickly put your hand up inside with the emoji. If you have completed in the room, let me see you raise your hand. Raise your hand if you have. Sam, you didn't do it yet? Sam, you didn't do it yet? Deanna, you didn't do it yet? Come on. There's only 2 persons in the room. So guess what? Everyone else, we are so encouraged just to see that so many persons in RCN are interested in building the membership of RCN. So we want to thank you. We're going to close the survey down by Friday of this week. So if you haven't, please complete your survey. We want to make sure get everybody's input. Even if you are in the satellite club of Cat Island, please complete the survey. We want to be able to share with the group exactly what we're going to be doing. Another thing that we've talked about is we're going to be doing membership spotlight. We're going to be doing membership spotlight, of course, for persons who are in the club, who are businesses. We're going to make sure that we let you know exactly who is in our club. Now, there are a couple other things, but I only get 3 minutes. Last thing I'm going to focus on is the membership buddy program. How many persons have already contacted their buddy this morning?
I did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, hold on. I am going to file Jamal. Jamal will get a fine. Jamal is asking, where's the buddy list? How much should Jamal be fined? So I hope you have contacted your buddy. And let me just explain one thing about the buddy list. Although you had a buddy last time, the way that the buddy is going to work is you don't just drop. Hello, Monique is fined. Monique and Samita, because they're in class talking. Monique, and thank you very much. It's $5 each for your fine. Thank you very much. So although you may have had a buddy last time, we're encouraging you to also get, is that Sam talking while Sam, you don't know who your buddy is? Sam, am I gonna find you? Okay, good. So although you had a buddy last time, for example, in Deandra's case, Deidre was her buddy. So all we're asking you to do is you add on another friend. So you still have your buddy from last time, but you will have a new buddy. So by the end of the year, everyone should have at least 2 or 3 new friends inside Rotary. And that way, of course, as our president has said together, this year our theme is together. So that's how we want to grow and build. So we had a prize in person for the buddy who came first, the 2 in-person buddies who arrived first for today. So how many persons have that buddy with them here today? Okay, Dwayne, stand up, Dwayne. Online, we have a couple of people of our buddies online. He came by boat this morning. Well, Dwayne. Dwayne, what? So listen, I am so happy to see that Deidre, come on Deidre, stand your feet, come on Deidre, do a little dance. Come up here, Deidre and I are buddies. And guess what, both my buddies, one online and one in person. So Deidre, we have a prize for you. We do have a prize for you. We do have a prize for you. And Dwayne, we're not gonna leave you and your buddy out. So we're gonna give you and your buddy a prize also. We are gonna celebrate together. We have prizes. So next week, make sure your buddy's here. Joan, Dottie, Dottie and Joan. I would like to see your buddy next week. Deandra, I would like to see your buddy next week. Samita. On a way. That is something. Darren's buddy is online. So please, let's make sure we have our buddies next week. Jamie's on her way. Oh my goodness. Jamie is the assistant director and she has a prize also. So before the meeting is out, we'll give you all a prize. Okay, so that's our quick update. All right.
Now I wish to now call our secretary to give an update. Deandra. Just in case you have to be reminded.
Yeah.
You ready, Deandra?
Yes, you ready?
Right?
I may not be ready, but Francina made sure she may not be here physically, but she is here in spirit because she made sure everything is still ticking. Those notices are still coming out in the group.
Yes.
Let me just. RCN has partnered with Switcherific to jumpstart our fundraising efforts. We will receive 50% of the proceeds from all 16-ounce bottles sold, and I'm sure our foundation director will be giving us some more instructions about that. So please show your support and invite your friends and co-workers to support too. It's been quite hot recently, and so a nice cold Switcherific will go down well at the office. The deadline to submit the orders for purchase in August is Wednesday, August 23rd, for delivery on Friday, August 25th. So you don't have to go out and pick it up, they'll deliver it to you. Switcherific is set today, so you can sample and purchase some lemonade right now to see what you'll be sharing around at the office or at your next family event.
Wait for us, Erica, so we can see you. Just wait. Thank you.
So, Chantel, make sure I get those orders in
Oh,
today.
yes, I got my form right here.
All right.
Mhm.
On Saturday, our Satellite Club in Cat Island will be hosting a social on Friday, the 11th of August at 6:30 p.m. with Rotarian Donna at Fernandez Bay. On Saturday, August 12th, our Satellite Club will host its changeover anniversary with Rotarian Yvonne. Immediate past president Chantel will bring further details on travel to Cat Island. The Ellen Coakley High School interactors will be volunteering with Leah's Hopes and Dreams Bahamas Limited on August 19th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at their annual back to school giveaway at Regatta Park in Georgetown, Exuma. If you want to join or support this giveaway, please contact Rotarian Francina for further information. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you.
So I might as well just come right up to do talk about Cat Island.
Yes, that's quite fine. Thank you, Assistant Secretary Deandra.
All right, so, excuse me, just to tie in from what.
Let me do it properly. I wish to now invite immediate illustrious past president, Chantel, the lady in purple, to give her announcement.
If you weren't deciding down, I would think you were trying to get out of fine, but anyways. Okay, so just to tie in with what Deandra was saying, Assistant Secretary Deandra was saying. So Cat Island, in addition to celebrating their anniversary next week, we'll also be having the changeover. So at the changeover event, we would like to have as many RCN members as possible. So I have just some numbers for you to work with. You know, if you're thinking about coming, we're looking at flying in on the Friday and then leaving on Sunday to come back because Western Air actually travels every day now. We've reached out to Western Air because they did give us the discount before. So we're looking at getting the ticket prices for $229. I'm just waiting for them to give me that in writing. The rooms, I will post in the chat with Melvin, excuse me, Rotarian Melvin has rooms available. Oh, I apologize. This rain is not working well with me right now. All right, so the rooms, there are single rooms or there are rooms where you can have multiple persons in the room. So the prices range from 125 per night up to 180 per night, depending on the size of the room. But again, like I said, I'll share all this information with you. We will be having the event at Roles, but unfortunately she has another event happening then. So she only has one room available, which has three, well, it's a cottage with 3 rooms. So that one is available for, oh, hold on, I do have this. That is $420, I believe, yes. So, but I can send this out so you can make a decision because, you know, we'll need to start making plans very quickly. Get out and, you know, they're really putting in the hospitality with the social and then also with the changeover and the anniversary celebration on the 12th. Thank you. Back over to you, Sergeant.
Thank you. The past president Chantel. So where are we at now? It is now 1:28, so we're right on schedule, just a bit over. But I now wish to invite Rotarian Jamie to introduce our guest speaker for the day.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sergeant of Arms, and good afternoon, Rotarians. My fellow Rotarians and guests, I'm pleased to be here today and to have the pleasure to introduce our guest, Ms. Sandra Smith. Ms. Sandra Smith is a native from South Andros. Upon graduating from South Andros Secondary School, Ms. Smith decided to pursue studies and then at the then College of the Bahamas, where she graduated with Associate of Arts in Biology. She continued her studies at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine's College campus, where she obtained a bachelor's degree in human ecology with focus in nutrition and dietetics, and a master's degree in nutrition from the University of the West Indies, Mona campus. Ms. Shandira Smith is a licensed dietitian and nutritionist and a certified diabetes educator within the Bahamas and the Caribbean. Ms. Smith is a member of various organizations, including the Academy of Nutrition, the Academy of Nutrition and Diabetics, the Adventist Health Profession Association, the Bahamas Association of Diabetics Educators, the Bahamas Association of Nutritionists and Dietitians, and the Caribbean Association of Nutrition and Dietitians. Naturally, Ms. Smith is a doctor at the Department of Health within the Ministry of Health and Wellness Nutrition Unit. Ms. Smith is a part-time lecturer at both the University of the Bahamas and Southern College. She is the owner of Trinity Wellness Center and a distributor for Artist Life. Ms. Smith enjoys participating in community outreach programs and activities, conducting wellness programs and coaching, and also helping others. Her hobbies include photography, traveling, going to the beach, baking, and cooking. From this brief bio,
Yes.
there is no doubt that she has an intense passion for health and wellness. One of her greatest desires is to see people enjoy their lives to the fullest by experiencing the best health possible, recognizing that health is a treasure from God and must be guarded. Ms. Smith decided that health and wellness is the field for her, not only because of her passion for it and wanting to experience a better health, but because she wanted the entire nation to experience better health. As the saying goes, the health of a nation is
The wealth of the nation.
fellow Rotarians and guests. Please join me in giving a warm welcome, an RCN welcome to Ms. Sandra Smith.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for your introduction. It's such a pleasure to be here with you all this afternoon. My apologies for getting here a little late. Some water on the road. And I thought you were actually further down outside. And I passed there and I had to come back around. Oh my goodness, thank God I'm here. All right, so our topic for today is prioritize your health. How many of you think you prioritize your health? Or what does it mean to prioritize your health? I know you're eating, but just hold it true and just answer.
I'll show you what it does not mean.
Okay, so the first question is there. How much is your health worth? If you had to put a dollar value on your health, what would you say it's worth?
Priceless.
Priceless. I like the sound of that. It's priceless. Okay, let's go to our next slide. That's all? Oh, that's a food. Okay. Okay, can you put it on the slideshow?
I'm trying, but for some reason, it's giving me some error. I don't know. Error. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think I see what's happening. Sorry.
Okay, so why should you prioritize your health? Why should you pay attention to your health? To live longer, a healthier life, be slim. Now, do you think all slim people are healthy?
No.
Okay, why else? Why should you prioritize your health?
Reduce the insurance.
What about insurance?
Stop paying the insurance.
Stop paying, you sure you want to do that? Because that's really, that's gonna be less.
I'd like to.
Yes,
It's almost a live longer.
yes. And it's not just living longer, because you can live longer, right? So you can live longer and you can be sickly. But if you are healthy and with a longer life, that's fine. That's even better. All right, so of course, spiritually speaking, our bodies are the temple of the Lord. The Holy Spirit resides in us. We are representing God. And we are sort of model self-care to others, especially if you are parents, to make sure that you model these healthy principles, healthy principles to your children. And as somebody mentioned, they have a good quality of life. Okay, and also our health affects our ability to do the things that we love to do. Anybody loves to travel?
Yes.
But can you be sickly and travel? Will that be any fun? No, okay. And poor health can lead to serious illness and even death. I'm sure nobody likes to be sick, right?
No.
Right. And so good health allows us to enjoy life to the fullest. And healthy individuals have lower healthcare costs. And healthcare also includes then we want to maintain good health, which is essential for longevity, as was mentioned.
We was talking about the other day when she was saying like how much.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just, because what's happening is projecting on my screen, which is the wrong screen. So let me see if I can set this up.
Okay.
Well, so I'm trying to figure out how to get it. Ooh, this is where I need Sheila and she's not here. Lord. Anyone else here knows how to deal with PowerPoint? I'm trying to get it to show on this screen over here. But this though I'm not figuring out how to do that.
You're on your Zoom, right?
Yeah, but what happened is, but it's showing on my screen here. But you unless I guess you know what I'll do. You know what? I'll just stop splitting the screen. Until
you just share it.
Yeah, but the problem is it's sharing that screen, not this one. When the thing starts, so I will just go ahead. I'll just put it back where it's not split until we're done. Yeah, okay. I'll just do it that way. Oops, hold on. So. All right. So now. Yeah, so unfortunately you can see everything else going on my screen, but sorry.
Okay, so our first wealth is our health. And the greatest wealth is health. So we have to do everything that we can to ensure that we are actually taking care of our health. Go ahead. Okay, so health is isn't a goal, it's actually a way of life. So being healthy is not something that you do just when you get an illness, you try to get well, you want to make sure you practice it. It's part of your lifestyle. And there's another quote I like to find, Lee Swanson, it says, if you think the pursuit of good health is expensive and time consuming, try illness. And if you ever saw a relative or somebody, they got an illness and they have spent so much money trying to get their health back, so we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible. We don't want to do that cutouts and different things, fundraisers, what fundraise. We want to make sure that we actually invest in our health now, so we don't have to go through those measures. Okay, can you?
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, instead of saying that's too expensive, try saying my health is just not worth the investment, and see how that sounds. All right, so in today's world, we have a number of challenges. We have an increase in population that's putting more demand on our food supply. We have malnutrition where our foods are not as wholesome as they should be, especially when it comes to the fast foods and the junk foods. Then we have an obesity crisis even within our own country. 80% of our population is either overweight or obese, all right? Or rather overweight and obese. Then we have financial problems, all right, where we perhaps can't afford certain things. Maybe we lost our job, we got pay cuts, all of those things can happen. But what are some of the things you can do to preserve your health? What are some things? Eat healthier, exercise. What else?
Stay away from stress.
Stay away from stress. Oh man, that's a major one. Because you could be eating by exercise, but if you're stressed out, you're gonna be a selfie. All right. What else? Enough rest, and that is really critical. If we don't get sufficient rest, our body will get an opportunity to rest, to actually the heal and restore itself. And so we end up with a high blood pressure, the type 2 diabetes, the heart disease. So make sure that that sleep or that rest is really way up there. Make sure, how much hours should you get every night? Yeah, between 7 and 8. Yes. Oh, yes. Keeping your wife happy and your husband happy too. All of those are part of our health. Very, very important. All right, so we want to recognize and treat our body as a temple. Be careful what you put in your mouth, and be careful what comes out of your mouth. All right, what you speak to others, because that's your social, your mental, emotional health as well. And we want to ask God to help us to make healthy choices, because by ourselves, we really can't do it. All right. And so for the first beginning, like to say, so God gave Adam a diet, and Genesis 1:29 says, then God said, look, I have given you every seed-bearing plant throughout the earth, and all the fruit trees for your food. So our diet from the first beginning was a plant-based diet, basically. All right, we permitted to eat meat after the flood. Hippocrates came along later on. He said, let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. And now if you look at the scientific research, you see that they're pointing more to the original diet, and that's what a plant-based diet. All right. And then this proverb says, when diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. When diet is correct, medicine is of no need. So we see the importance of actually having food as our sustenance. And then this recently, Dr. Christy Fauci said, the healthiest meals are plant-based, low-fat and high fiber, an abundance of fresh fruits and vegetables, 100% whole grains like brown rice and oats, non-animal proteins such as lentils, beans, and soy. Anybody love beans? Okay, yes, but soy is beans. So any other, what pigeon peas, black-eyed peas, black beans, chickpeas? Why? Okay, well, you know, they like all of them, but let's make sure I get a good variety. All right, so when it comes to planning our meals, we're gonna make sure that we eat the right amounts of fluids. And I'm gonna show you what your plate should look like, and you're also gonna have some handouts so that you have a pictorial view of what your plate should look like. Eating the right types of foods. We want to eat real foods, all right? Eating at the right frequency. So how much times a day do you think you should eat? 5. 6, 5, 3 or 4. It depends on what. What you're eating. What that means.
I'm Jack one day.
But I'm gonna be good. Right, so all of us have different lifestyles. So whether 2 meals fits in your lifestyle, 3 meals, 4 meals, 5 meals, you just make sure you do it the correct way so that you are actually promoting health and not getting yourself sick. So eating at the right frequency, you're gonna have your meals at regular times and try to have it at the same times every day. Now, all the time it would not be perfect, but try to make sure that it's close to the time. So for example, if you have breakfast at 8, try to have it at 8 every morning. You want to build consistency with your meals and with your body, and that's how you actually get better health outcomes. All right, anybody plan their meals? You know what you're gonna have to eat when you go home for dinner? Yes, when you go home and have dinner or supper, do you know what you're gonna have? Nobody plan their meals. One person. Okay, it's really important to plan the meals, all right? So we plan for everything else, but we neglect our food, something that we do multiple times a day. So make sure that you plan. And planning your meals has many advantages, helps you to save money, helps you to eat better too. So it has a whole another benefit. So try to plan your meals as much as possible. And we have a concept of a principle of eating. We said eat breakfast like a king or queen, lunch like a prince or princess, and supper like a pauper. Now, if you have a 3-day meal plan, this is ideal for you. All right. So we want our biggest meal to be at breakfast time. Now, when we say biggest meal, doesn't mean that it's an excessive amount, but it's the amount that's appropriate for you. So the reason why we said to have your biggest meal at breakfast is that during the nighttime, we're actually coming from a fast, and then the metabolism is also highest during the morning times. And the best time to have a heaviest meal is when the metabolism is actually highest. All right, so you're able to burn that energy off as you work throughout the day. Now, we obviously do the opposite. We actually do the opposite. We have our heaviest meal when? And what you doing after dinner? Sleep. And what happens as a result? Fat. Okay. So anybody have dinner like a king or queen now? If you have your biggest meal in the morning now for breakfast, anybody? I'm gonna challenge you to try it.
I do it for lunch. Lunch is my biggest meal.
That's fine, and that's actually the best time to have those foods. You're able to burn the calories off as you go throughout the day, as opposed to storing it when you're sleeping at night. All right, so only us in the Western world, meaning the Bahamas, US and perhaps Canada, we have these continental breakfasts. But if you go different parts of Caribbean, different parts of, especially Eastern, but they have heavier breakfasts rather than those light meals. All right, so try it. Trust me, you're gonna feel much better. Then you want to eat on time. Try to have scheduled meal times, as I mentioned earlier. Try not to skip any meals. When you skip your meals, you set yourself up for type 2 diabetes and other conditions, and health conditions, overweight, all those other things. So try not to skip your meals. You're gonna shop smart. Anybody go into the grocery store with a game plan? Do you have a specific method for shopping? Okay, so when we say shop smart, of course you want to get a variety of different, but first of all, you want to plan what you actually got to purchase. Okay, so this is where meal plan comes into play. So when you make up your meal plan for the day, you know what you're gonna have for on Sunday for breakfast, Monday for lunch, all of them for the rest of the week. So you know exactly what you're gonna purchase. So that will actually cut down on your food wastage. Okay, and you'll actually be more in budget. Okay, so make sure that you plan your meals. When you go into the store, we usually go into the refrigerator, the cool side, right? Pick up the produce first. You're gonna pick up your perishable foods first. And this is for food safety reasons. Especially if you're gonna do a big grocery shopping trip, make sure go pick up your non-perishable foods first and your perishable foods last, just to keep the temperature cool. And then you should go straight home to store your foods after you finish shopping. All right. You also want to shop the perimeter of the store, because that's where you want most of your food to come from. And what's at the perimeter of the store? What kind of foods are there?
Yeah.
Right, that's where most of our real foods are. Okay, our real live foods. All right, so we're gonna make sure to stick to those ones as much as possible. I'm trying to eat the canned stuff as less as you can to avoid preservatives and additives, which should not promote our health. Then you want to prepare and cook smart. All right, when you use healthy food preparation methods, and also use it as an opportunity to train your children how to cook and teach them how to cook. From a very young age, they can start doing different things in the kitchen. Cooking and cleaning are 2 skills every child should have. All right, so when you have in your meals, when you choose your complex carbohydrates, choose the ones that haven't been processed or minimally processed. So that's where you have one of the nutrients, especially fiber, still intact. When it comes to your vegetables, of course, they're loaded with lots of vitamins, minerals, fiber, the phytochemicals, the antioxidants. Anybody heard about antioxidants before? Yeah. Yes, there's some very important plant substances that actually help to promote our health. Inflammation is like foundation for disease development. And so when we have the antioxidants, they work against inflammation. So basically every disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, once you go on a diet that's high in fruits and vegetables, they actually help to resolve your. All right, so make sure you get a variety, make sure you get a different colors have different benefits and different nutrients. So you see the different ones there: white for the immune system, red for your blood and heart, green keeps us clean, yellow for keeping your skin nice and elastic, no wrinkles, orange to prevent cancers, and purple to help us live longer. So when you have a variety of those, you really promote really good health. So the two really, the main ones there, so make sure you have the green ones, the green and the red, make sure you have those every day in your diet. All right. When you're choosing your fats and oils, make sure you choose more plant fats and make sure your oils are extra virgin, unrefined, cold pressed, or speller pressed. All right. And you see nuts there, nuts are also an excellent source of fat. Now, how much nuts should you have every day? How much do you think is a serving of nuts? A handful, close or open? Yeah, it's all smart, yeah. So how much of that you should have every day? How much handfuls you should have every day?
One, I guess.
Two, yeah, between 2 to 4 is really good. All right, especially if you're more plant-based, then you have like between 2 to 4 servings. All right, peas and beans. I know people like to run from this group because they tend to be gassy. But once your system gets used to it and you cook them in certain ways, they wouldn't be gassy. All right. So if you add like garlic powder or garlic to your peas or beans, it'll take the gas out. All right. Also, if you and the cabbage and stuff, you add garlic to them, you wouldn't have much gas in them. But these majority of these are nutritionally powerhouses. All right. They have a lot of fiber, some good carbs in them, vitamins, minerals, iron especially, and they have to be called soluble fiber. And if you have diabetes and heart disease, and if you try to lose weight, these are the foods that you want to have as your protein source. These are excellent for those health conditions. And when it comes to herbs and spices, these are also powerhouses, all right? They have a lot of antioxidants, especially that helps to fight against inflammation. Anybody ever heard about turmeric before? Yes. That's one of the most powerful antioxidants they found so far. All right, turmeric helps to prevent cancer and treat and reverse diabetes, cancer, yes. So all of those, turmeric is really good. So turmeric, ginger, cayenne, cinnamon are like the most powerful ones. So make sure to try to use them in your meals every day. Even if you want to take supplements, that's fine as well. And so food preparation methods, so do everything basically except deep fry it and shallow fry it. And so we want to make sure to say goodbye to highly processed foods that increase the risk of cancers, as well as other health conditions, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. And do you know what's the top disease in our country? Heart disease, yes. And the best thing about heart disease, because we eat a whole lot of processed food, a lot of meats, processed and refined grains, and that actually cause more inflammation, cause more disease development. All right, so we want to eat smart, we're going to eat real food. Now, what are some real foods? What are real foods?
Vegetables.
Fruits. Who is close to the earth? And what's that? What is food close to the earth?
Ground provision.
So yes, ground provision. Yeah, so basically the way that God created them, that's the best way to have them. Okay, so make sure have real foods. Anything in cans and stuff like that, you're going to try to minimize as much. You keep them the assets in a hurricane area, geographically, so you can keep them cans up on hand, but as much as possible, eat foods out of cans. Okay. And so when you have your meals now, in terms of your plate, I've got to bring the plates with me. So half your plate should be your vegetables, a quarter should be your plants, and a quarter should be protein. Anybody plate look like that?
Any plates? I don't think any plate like
Your
that.
protein. I don't say where the meat. Yeah, where's the meat? I'm sure it'll be short.
No meat?
So this is the. Okay, so when it comes to our bodies, right, we get proteins from a number of different foods. So the body doesn't differentiate, doesn't it? But I want protein from chicken or beans or potatoes, whatever it is like that, right? And so this is the ideal. This is what we want to aspire to. Now, of course,
Thank you.
Vegetables, should take the majority of our plates. Vegetables have been done, antioxidants, the vitamins and minerals, all of those that help to actually fight against inflammation. They're what keep us healthy. They're like, like the spark plugs in our vehicles, that's what vegetables do to our body. All right, so make sure you get to veggies in people. That's, you don't want to tell you sick or diagnosed with a disease, a condition that can start. Actually, more vegetables. We want to prevent those things from happening.
French fries, vegetables.
Vegetables. Now, you make your own French fries, that's fine, but the ones that you are purchasing out, they actually cooked in refined oil. And so when you eat those, you get more inflammation in your body, which leads to the disease development. You don't want that, all right? Yeah, but you don't fry it in, like you fry stuff like that. If you have a bake, that's even better. You can fry every now and again, that's fine, but not probably gonna fry thing on a daily basis. I think will be okay. And then. We're gonna use perhaps, we're gonna use like coconut oil, butter and olive oil. That's olive oil is actually, it's very heat sensitive. And when it's overheated, it becomes toxic. When we heat it, it actually harms our body. So if you fry, make sure you just coconut oil from a high heat oil. Okay. Olive oil is good, but it's more, olive oil is best used as it is. Rather than fry or export it, like a salad dressing, or what you can do too. Let's say you're gonna stir fry the vegetables, what you do, you put your vegetables in the pan, of course you turn the heat on, then you pour or sprinkle, drizzle some olive oil on your vegetables and let it cook. All right, so that right, so it wouldn't cause that high exposure and become toxic to us. All right, so the same principle here again, half vegetables, quarter starch, quarter protein. Whatever starch you want, which one, make sure you get the whole supplement, the lightly fine ones. Whatever protein you have. So the protein is actually the palm of your hand without your finger, but also the fingers of your hand. That's what a protein is of each meal. All right.
What kind of steak? I got what kind of steak that is there.
And for your fats, this is the amount of carbohydrate or starch rather, which that should be on your plate. All right. So the thing is, carbohydrates, but starches and proteins are very concentrated food. They are very one of the lots of nutrients and energy packed. All right. Unlike the fruits and the vegetables, which are not concentrated foods, they have a lot of water in them. And the nutrients are spread over larger surface area. That's why we need to eat more fruits and vegetables. Okay, in terms of the proportion. All right, so these are just some mindful eating strategies. Make sure that when you eat, make sure you take your time and really savor the flavors.
Yeah, that's why it's
so 5 minutes prior to each meal. So when you have your eating experience, it's going to be calm and relaxed. You don't want to be eating in a rushed manner. All right, whenever you eat, it should be a delightful experience. Okay, and sit down. When you're sitting down, that adds more to the better experience. Just taking small bites. The thing is just to eat without distractions. Enjoy your food. You spend a lot of money on it, so you should enjoy it. Okay. Preferably, yes, and without the phone. Yeah, so especially if you eat with a family, come social interactions, right? Conversation rather than on your phone and all that stuff. And when you eat in front of a TV too, that's when you get a big bag of chips, you eat the whole thing one time. All right, so it also helps you control how much you're actually eating. So you want to eat food, which real food, not too much, mostly plants. All right, very good advice to have. And enjoy foods that as close as possible to the original way that God actually made them. And when it comes to your supplements are very important now. I know when I first started out in my practicing, I might say, why didn't we take supplements to get from foods? But realizing now the way that the food is actually grown and processed, a lot of nutrients are not in the food, the way they grow the food, a lot of nutrients are not in the soil. And so our food that we're eating is not as nutrient rich as it used to be. So we need to supplement to ensure that we get sufficient nutrients so that we're healthy. And so when you're choosing your supplements, make sure you check the company standards for actually making their supplements. Check for colors, sweetness, artificial flavors, preservatives, additives, or fillers. Make sure your supplement has less of those as possible. Then you want to look for the ones that have like fruit extracts, vegetable extracts, and herbal extracts. Those would be the best ones to get. All right. Check to see how much percent daily value is offered. There should be more than like 300% of the daily value. Follow the dosage instructions, and if you're a doctor, you want to ask professional advice. Water, most important beverage that we should have. Make sure that you recognize. How do you know when you are thirsty? Sorry, when you need a roll, I give it a.
Yes, when you're thirsty.
Okay, so what are some signs of dehydration? Yeah, what are some signs of dehydration? How do you know when you're dehydrated? Headaches, nausea, feel weak, decrease of pain, as well lightheadedness. Yeah, so some people even get cranky, constipation, dry skin, unusual tiredness. Some people do even sweat. All right, dry mouth, for infants, no wet diapers. All of those are signs of dehydration. All right, so when you're actually thirsty, you're very certain. I can't remember the percentage. You're very dehydrated. So thirst is not actually a reliable indicator of when you actually need to have water. So you would have water periodically throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. All right, these are very good too, because especially now it's hot, we need a lot of water, a lot of fluids, I should say. Make sure that you actually have some fruits and vegetables, or you do some infused water, because if you just drink water all the time, you're gonna flush out your potassium and sodium, and that's gonna make it burst. Okay, so make sure that you add some of the electrolytes from your fruits and vegetables in your water or in your diet. Coconut water is the next best thing. And that's pure coconut water, the next best thing to pure water. Okay. And of course, fruits and vegetables, they are high source of water. So you see different ones there. Make sure to get a good supply, watermelon, cucumbers, all of those, a lot of water in those. And just the benefits of water. Water is good for everything. Okay. Okay, so how much water should you have every day? How do you know when you're well hydrated?
You're not thirsty.
If I see a lot, it means I have a urinary tract infection or bladder infection. The color is light, yeah. So you have a very pale yellow or even looks like water. That's how you know you're well hydrated. All right. Now, sometimes if you take certain supplements or medication, but just put it in urine. But even so, when you take them, especially medication, you have to drink a lot more water. Okay. Yes. Make sure that you get your exercise in every day. Or if you have an exercise program.
Yes.
I am one person. But whatever you enjoy, make sure that you do at least 5 days a week. You're gonna be active. All right. Exercise itself is a medicine. All right. So it's your choice. You are what you eat. All right. So depending on which one you want to look like, that's how you're going to eat or choose your food. Okay. And it says eat food as medicine. Otherwise, you'll have to eat medicine as food. All right. And I have some patients. They have like 19 to 20 medications, some of them. Like we can try to get 2 of these. All right. So the benefits now to glorify God to represent him, to achieve and maintain healthy bodies holistically, that's mentally as well. Increase energy levels, better quality of life, better sleep, decrease risk for CMCs as well as communicable diseases, increase confidence, all of those are benefits of healthy eating. So in summary, you want to assess your diet, ask God for the strength and the courage and the means to help you make those healthy choices. Plan your meals intelligently and prayerfully. Shop smart, use healthy food preparation methods, be food safe, because there's no use having some nice healthy foods if you're prepared in an environment where you can get sick. All right, so make sure your surroundings are clean, your utensils, everything is clean, your hands, everything. Enjoy your meals. Sorry, give thanks for your foods. Enjoy your meals and also share your foods. All right. And so just want to leave you with some questions. What would you pay if you could prevent a chronic disease? If you could prevent yourself from having diabetes, high blood pressure, what would you pay? Ever watch an aging parent or loved one lose health? As a result, did you commit to do things differently in your life?
Yes.
The last one, imagine what you can do, imagine what you cannot do if your health fails. All right, so remember, your body's a temple. I do not treat it like a garbage bin.
Oh gosh.
All right, do not treat it like a garbage bin. So all of these are other aspects of healthy living. We call it a natural doctors. Make sure you have good nutrition, exercise, water, sunlight. Make sure you practice temperance. Even having too much sleep is harmful to your body. All right, overeating is harmful, so make sure to be temperate. Make sure you get enough air, rest, and trust in God, which is like the foundation of it. All right, so make yourself a priority and invest in your health. All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ms. Smith. Indeed, a very informative talk this afternoon. You really challenged me to look differently as to how I address my meals. I hope I can be able to embrace it. I'm going to invite Jamie to come now with a thanks to our speaker for this afternoon. Take up a breath, absolutely. I never knew that.
Deep breaths.
Fellow Rotarians and guests. What did you learn today?
A lot.
This was so much information and so timely. Like Ms. Smith said, invest in your priority, make yourself a priority, and invest in your health. We will use these words and your tips. As you can see, there's water on every table.
Oh, yay.
We are taking your tips as we start.
Oh, gosh.
So, Ms. Smith, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Nassau, we'd like to thank you for your talk today. We will take it in stride. We will measure our foods, promote our health, and go with God. Yes.
Because of the time, we're going to take the questions and comments afterwards so that we can just go quickly through the program and stand. So now let's go to the raffles and fines. We have the raffles and fines.
It's raffle.
Raffle. I want to get a raffle. Okay, while you get into raffle, any fine totals, Sergeant at Arms, fines total, including yourself?
Yes, raffle my fine, but anyone who didn't put their fine in, such as a dog, and then you came in waltzing in a bit late. All right, who else came in a bit late? Anyone who came in late or committed any infraction. Okay, now I think it's like that. Okay, doesn't have a pin on, please remember, just put in a fine. We need these fines that helps our public safety. All right? Class presence have any pin on? Okay.
Hello, can we please find Wayne Miller? He is my buddy. I have been trying to reach out to him in the chat and he is not responding. I think he's not even really there.
Fine, okay. Okay,
And
let's
Stina said
bring the raffle, please, bring the raffle. Who has the raffle? Raffle, look. Generally, you have the raffle? Another raffle. Okay. Okay, so we have the ticket number. What is the total place for the raffle?
Hold on. It was 80, looks like we got another
Jamal.
25, so 105.
105, come on, give yourself a round of applause. 105, excellent. The kitchen cabinet in the back, that includes Charlene, Lynn.
Yes.
Kitchen cabinet,
Yes.
Jamie. You all treating Jamie wrong. You all treating Jamie wrong. All of them get fined, eh? Yes. Go collect the money. Go collect the money. Okay, they've been on ruling all day, Right, all day. All day. Okay, let's start with the following test. Huh? Oh, the winning number this afternoon is 488-419. 488-419.
Oh, that ain't me.
Once, 488-419. Bring another one, please. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we have a winner. You gotta be here to win. Next one, give me another again. This is the last one. Okay. 488-414. 414. Who got 414? 414. Okay, finish. Okay, now. Good. All right, let's all stand. We do the 4-way test. Cassandra.
Right here. I'm on Zoom.
Yeah, she is. But she was.
Hi.
I hear your voice, but I see you.
Camera is open.
Okay, Sandra gonna try and fix you right now so we can see you and make sure that's you.
Okay. The 4-way test.
Yes, you yet.
Can you see me?
Want to see this?
You want to see all?
Wait, test. Oh, okay.
Okay, see the wording. That's me. Okay, you could go back to the wording.
Okay, go back to the word.
The 4-way test of the things we think, say, or do together. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship?
Be beneficial.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And all together, will it be fun?
Hey, I'm not one. Will it be orderly?
Orderly.
$40.
Nothing responded to me.
Okay. And so we have the Rotary toast. I'm going to invite no other than the only person who can do it this way.
Oh, yeah.
There's a shame on.
Sorry.
And guess who I am? And to those who are with us by Zoom on air. Let us join with Rotarians everywhere in a toast. Rotary all around the world.
Rotary all around the world.
Drink water just because Larry talks.
Yeah, I was thinking of that, yeah. Okay, just a reminder before we go. Hold on. We thank you again for Switcher for coming in. They've been sharing some wonderful samples with us this afternoon, Charlene. Wonderful samples of switches. I'm going to invite you all to make sure that you go and sample the switcher samples that are here. And there's also the list for you to be able to sign up to receive your case of your desired flavors at the end of the month.
Sounds good.
So make sure you go and participate and taste. They're all very wonderful. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you for all of you who are coming and joining us either online, to all of the Rotarians and guests. Thank you so much. Let's get together now. Let's get this photo. And thank you again, Josh. Tell Andres. Well,
Nikita, open up the office.
okay, Nikita, you go on it.